Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Sabrina. AZUL. A soul. It means blue. A blue soul. That's what I have because I'm dead inside. So we're going to look at filter copies if dates were like interviews, featuring Ayush Mehra and Apurva Arora. Thank you to Filter Copy for allowing us to react to this. As always, really appreciate it, and I'm very much looking forward to this. You've never seen a Filter Copy video before. This is your first one, and I'm very excited to share it with you.
I'm a Filter Copy version.
Okay.
Virgin. Ugh.
That was a good joke. That went horrible. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Apurva. Sorry for being late. You know how bad
Mumbai traffic, yes, I do.
I'm sorry for the excuse.
Let's get to it.
Hi, I'm Ayush. I've done my PhD in PDA, my master's in loyalty, and my bachelor in LDR.
I just called
LDR.
that.
Long distance relationship. I had a 3-year relationship with Radhika.
That's already there in your CV. Tell me something that's not here. What makes you different?
Attention to detail. I notice every haircut.
Oh,
Even
wow.
the slightest.
That'll win you so many points.
And also, I'm a team player.
What if the team wants Chinese and you want chaat?
तो मैं पार्वती सागर से चाइनीज भेल ऑर्डर कर दूंगा. पर प्रॉब्लम तो तब होती है जब टीम को पता ही नहीं होता कि क्या खाना है. In a situation of crisis, राजमा चावल.
I don't know what that means.
तुम्हारी लास्ट गर्लफ्रेंड प्रियंका के साथ तुम 3 साल थे. लोनावला गए थे कौन भज्जी खाने. ऑलमोस्ट मूव इन हो गए थे. तो अप्रेजल के जस्ट पहले क्विट क्यों किया?
न्यूयॉर्क के एक बंदे के साथ उनका एक कॉन्फिडेंशियल मर्जर हो गया. So one fine day I was just laid off.
बिना नोटिस पीरियड के.
She mailed me in the morning, but I had to leave by EOD.
डिफिकल्ट हुआ होगा. Are you sure it's not a Is it not too early to apply?
No. After that I took a solo trip to Ladakh and I got some new perspective in life. And I'm really excited and energized for this.
Wow,
new
this
role.
really does
And
feel
I
like...
really like your positive energy. But field पे conflicts तो होते ही हैं, so उनका क्या?
I believe effective communication is the key. मैं कभी भी किसी मैसेज का रिप्लाई या के में नहीं करता. जब भी मीटिंग में होता हूँ तो कॉल काटता ज़रूर हूँ, बट हमेशा TTYL मैसेज करता हूँ. और जब भी हमारा झगड़ा होता है तो मैं कभी ये नहीं सोचता हूँ कि मैं ही हमेशा सॉरी क्यों बोल रहा हूँ. It's always about us, not about me.
That's great. But what about space?
Of course, love-life balance भी ज़रूरी है. So I keep taking leaves to play FIFA with my friends.
So Ayush, I appreciate quick thinking and I have a bunch of questions for you. जिनका जवाब तुम्हें rapidly देना.
Oh God.
Hamper मिलेगा?
What if your partner earns more than you?
पहले उसको पार्टी दूंगा, फिर उसको बिल.
What if she has a guy best friend?
FIFA nights में एक और edition.
Craziest thing you've done in bed?
I'm not comfortable sharing such confidential information at such an early stage.
Last question. Rate in order of preference. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Anniversary date night or Arsenal match?
Obviously,
Don't worry, it was a trick question. Even I'm an Arsenal fan. So Ayush, where do you see us 1 year from now?
1 year. I thought this is a long-term associate.
Look, I can be honest with you. अभी फिलहाल कुछ freelancers हैं,
Oh my
but
God.
if I find the right candidate, मैं भी full time ही prefer करती हूँ.
I hope you find the right one.
मुद्दे पे आते हैं. तो तुम क्या compensation expect कर रहे हो?
मैं एक ऐसी पार्टनर ढूंढ रहा हूँ जो मुझ में उतनी ही इन्वेस्टेड हो जितना कि मैं उसमें. Love, understanding, trust, respect, एक तरफा नहीं हो सकता. Also, I would love some bonuses like messy room, no bath Sundays, and we should be able to burp in the same room.
Oh, we've gone overboard by 20 minutes. Is there something you want to ask me?
I don't want to sound eager, but when can I hear back from you?
It usually takes a week, maybe sooner in this case. I hope you don't mind waiting. Unless तुमने कहीं और apply भी किया है.
नहीं, मेरी priority set.
Great. Alright, it was nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
There is so much truth in that scene. There is so much truth. Like, even the very end there.
Arush, I would like to inform you that you've been shortlisted for the second round. Tomorrow, 8 to 10 p.m., same place, 266, the wine room and bar. पर कल तो आर्सेनल का मैच है.
She's kidding.
Second meeting थोड़ा लंबा चल सकता है, depending on how well Arsenal plays.
Cutie patootie. All right.
I love that.
Okay.
I thought that was adorable in every way, shape, or form.
The very end there, she goes, you know, I'm feeling out different candidates and whatnot. So she can be open about it. And she goes, are you feeling out other candidates as well? He goes, no, I got my priorities in order. And it really does feel like, as a guy, I don't know, it's hard because it's 2018, so it's confusing as to what is acceptable, but it feels like as a guy, you can't really say that you are actually dating other people. You can say like, we're not exclusive yet and be cryptic about it, but you can't be overt in saying, yeah, I'm hanging out with another girl because, you know, we're not exclusive right now.
I do have to agree with you now that you bring up that point. On that part of the whole the interview process, it can't be one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to say as a female, well, you know, we're not exclusive, I still have other people kind of on my list.
Yeah.
I think it goes both ways. You know, if it was the guy,
It should go both ways.
If the guy were to be able to be her and say, you know, oh, I have all these people, and she said, oh, well, I'm being exclusive. Like, if you are both not exclusive, you should both be able to say that.
I agree with you 1,000%. I feel like there are certain things guys can get away with, and there are certain things girls can get away with, and that's one of those things that girls can get away with that guys can't. For instance, a girl can show up to a club, you know, and just walk in basically because they want women in there, so they'll let them go in for free. Whereas guys got to pay, you know, up the wazoo to get into the club. I mean, this is LA. I don't know what it's like in India, but in LA, guys got to pay to get in. They're the ones who are like paying for things traditionally.
You know what? Even as a female, I've always thought that was kind of ridiculous. I don't think it's fair.
It is ridiculous. And then AZUL shows up at the club. It's so ridiculous as I walk in here for free. What the hell is wrong with these people? It's so unequal. I don't like that this is not equal, but I'm going to enjoy the benefits.
Yeah, in that moment, I'm just going to walk right by.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
you snooze, you lose.
Exactly. You know, I feel like this right here, what they demonstrated is what China is looking like right now and is going to continue to look like for a while because you have so few women and so many men. And so you have all these guys vying to be with a handful of girls, and they're like, I'll just take the cream of the crop, thank you very much, and walk away. They might not even be the nicest looking Betty.
You have like,
they might not be the most quality.
I'll take what
Betty.
I can get.
Exactly.
I think there's and there's an uneven distribution of like
sexes.
You know, you've got like 10 guys to one girl. It's like, of course,
Yeah.
you're gonna have your circumstances and everything's gonna just change. I think it's funny though because women will ask that. You know, when you're first dating somebody, you're gonna always ask a million questions, and I don't think when you're first meeting somebody, you're not really completely yourself.
Yeah.
You play the best version of yourself because you want to win somebody over, and then later on, especially with us females, the crazy starts to come out.
Yeah.
We're all crazy, ladies.
I can attest.
Let's
to that.
admit that.
Yes.
Especially Latinas.
I'm
I
glad-
can tell you.
I'm glad you said it. Latinas, oh my goodness. Okay. Should I bring this up? I don't know if I should bring it up. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I had this phase where I was trying to be as open-minded as possible, and I was dating what would constitute in LA as heavy women, right? And heavy is not like
Constitute in LA.
It's by LA standards, right? Everywhere else, it's like that's not super heavy, but like these women were on Weight Watchers and whatnot, or trying to lose weight. And one of them was Hispanic. It was new to me because I had not dated a Hispanic girl before. I was into her. This is like not relevant to anything you just said, but I felt like bringing it up because it popped into my brain. She was super into Friends. You guys are into Friends. And I was like, oh, we're both into Friends. Like this is cool. We hit it off. And we got along really well, but I'm very slow. It was not till the third date that I was like, I feel comfortable to kiss her, right? Like I take
That's
things.
a good thing though. Girls most of the time are very slow. Well, not all, but I think for the most part. If you're looking for a more long-term thing, or if you I think most girls will take things slow.
very
The ones who
confusing.
are not looking for a relationship will move very fast.
I don't know. Everyone's got a different mindset as to what is acceptable. So for me, it's like I took it slow. What happened was I tried to compliment her. I said, oh, I had a dream about you. And like I specified an outfit she was wearing in the dream, which was more sexy. Mind you, we didn't do anything beyond kissing, okay? I was just kind of having fun. I like to improv in my text messages with girls I'm flirting with. She's like, oh God, don't think about me that way, that's gross. And basically what she was insinuating was that she's not attractive. And I was like, okay. this is a lot of work. Relationships are already a lot of work. Women are already a lot of work. And men are a lot of work too. But like, that is just an extra level before the game starts. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I can't be your dad and like walk you out of all the bad shit you went through in your childhood. So you're on your own, lady. And I tried to meet up with her like a gentleman and be like, you know, we should see other people. But she wouldn't let me meet up with her to end it because she knew what was coming.
Aww.
And I was on the phone with her and I was like, yeah, I just think it's so hard. I was like, I think we should see other people. And she's like, that's fine. That's cool. That's totally cool. It's cool. Click. I was like, okay, that happened. And it was over.
Well, the thing is, a lot of women, and I can speak, I will be a very vulnerable person. I wear my heart, my emotions, everything on my sleeve. I can be very insecure. It's so funny that you mentioned that because I remember...
you had a fat face? You dated fat guys?
No, that's not where I was going with this. But that's funny that you would think that.
You were the fat face.
Yeah, I was the fat face. Totally. No, so my boyfriend, who I'm, have been with for a little bit. When we first started dating, I didn't really want to be in a relationship. I was enjoying the conversation. Talking something about being, because I was working at a law firm, so I was, in a business suit, and he said something like in a text, like, oh, the thought of you in a business suit. And I immediately, because I kind of wanted to keep things platonic, I guess, friend zone, maybe you could say.
Jaby knows all about that, right?
And so he completely got so like, oh my God, like he thought that this was going to be over. Because I was like, I think we should kind of just, I don't really want to talk to you for a little while. Because I kind of took it where I was like, oh, he said I was attractive. How dare he? Because I just didn't want it to be on that level, right?
What a big fat jerk.
Douchebag.
How dare he?
Right? That's what I was saying. No, so I was like, I don't think we should talk. And he, like, we'd been texting, so he calls me and he's like, I didn't mean that by any means. I wasn't trying to make you feel a certain way. I wasn't trying to be dirty or blah, blah, blah. And he was just trying so hard to fix it because he's like, I don't want to lose this relationship, whatever it is right now. And it was kind of funny because he still to this day gives me.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised everything worked in his favor because trying to save yourself from a situation like that is like trying to keep a cat alive by squeezing it as hard as you can. It's like, no, don't die, and it dies in your hands. It's like that's what that is like. But anyway, I'm glad it worked out, and you guys.
But I love you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what kind of throws me about this kind of stuff, because women do ask a lot of questions on dates, is when they're trying to find out what you've done before. And for me, it freaks me out because in my mind, I try to go into every single relationship like it's my first one. Even though I have my experiences, I try to not project any of that onto who I'm with. I want it to be fresh with that person. Like even in this country, we like cherish the idea of a first love still. Like, oh, that was my first love. Ah. And I kind of hate that idea because then it's like that person is reserved in that person's heart somewhere as opposed to just cleansing out the system. So like clearing out your stomach, right? Well, clearing out your heart. So you make room for this next person. That's what I try to do anyway. Girls kind of throw me off when they ask questions like that are very specific about my previous relationships. And I understand what they're trying to do. They're basically doing the job interview thing. But for me, I try to go in and explore everything brand new. I've had instances with girls in an intimate setting where they're trying to tell me what to do with them, like almost instructional on what to do with them in the bedroom. And I'm like, how about we just kind of explore this in a romantic way, like Sleeping Beauty or something? Like, why are you giving me like a Lego and like an IKEA instruction set? I don't need all that. I just want to learn about you and learn what we are together. And I feel like I'm an old fogey. I'm not telling them.
That to me sounds like a control freak.
The girl?
Yeah, because the thing is that intimate setting is supposed to be organic.
I agree.
That's what it is. It's all
it's like Whole Foods, just organic.
Exactly. Whole Foods in the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have a script for that. You're not going over it like, okay, this is how we're gonna do this. This is what this is gonna be like. No, it happens, and that's the best way for it to happen. So for somebody to be like, so, scene 1, this is what we're going to do.
You'd be surprised how many
I will be in this position, and you will be. No. And if that's the way you do things,
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if you're having a little trouble finding somebody because you're trying to tell them how to love you.
It's so funny you say that because that very person I'm thinking of, she has had a hard time nailing down a relationship. Now that I think about it, so
It's psychology.
yeah.
You know.
I feel like this conversation could go on forever and still be interesting the whole time, but we don't have a whole lot of time, so we're gonna conclude this video here. So you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Thank you to FilterCopy for allowing us to react to this video. Very, very much appreciated. Check out Sabrina. She's on the social media and on the YouTube, and she's got cartoons for you guys to watch. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Sabrina AZUL.
Peace out.